Hi guys, today I'm going to introduce you the Swan platform kit miner part. So for miner, we provide a tool help you management the downloading in parallel and import deals automatically. After all the deals imported, it can also synchronize all your deal status with the Swan platform. So the client will know their deal status real time. So as usual, the first step, what you need to do is go to the Swan GitHub site and click the link here to get the download link. Then go to your terminal. You can cd to your repository. Then just clone the code. It is already exist. So then you can go to the Swan menu part. Okay, you get all the files. What you need to do is follow the instructions here. They have the prerequisites here. You need to first install all the files. Yeah, and we can copy the other two files. After all the dependencies installed, you can start your actions immediately. Here, we need to do a configuration about ARIA. ARIA is the downloading manager to help you management downloads. So you can keep everything by default. You just need to remember, if you want it to be more secure, you can change the security here, but you will need this security key in the next config.tom file, because Swan client use this secret RPC to get the real-time status. Save this. Then we go to the next part. Next part is config file. So edit it here. You have all the information here need to be filled. First of all, this part, API URL, you really don't change it. It connect to the Swan platform. This is a miner ID part. You can insert your miner ID. So then you can import deals. So make sure you have this one running on your miner, because when it's using the CLI command to doing the import. We have other factors here to help better management the process. The expecting sailing time is the time you estimate how much you need to finish one deal sailing. If you found that, for example, you need 16 hours before the deal published, you need to make sure when you get the deal, that deal need to be started later than 16 hours. Otherwise, you will have deal expired and task failed. And those information coming from Swan platform CSV file, which is passing from the external users, and which means your client. And the input interval is when you finish one deal input action, you want to wait how much time before next action starts. The scan interval is the time you're using to flash your status of the deals. So for example, you have 10 deals. After doing the download, sealing, pre-commit, you want to frequently refresh it. So your client will know that how is it now? You can set it as 10 minutes or 20 minutes. It's all up to you. Here you can see that the default value is 10 minutes. Now we go to an important part, the API key. The API key is used for communication with the Swan. It is a JWT token, so you can follow the advice here. Go to the file Swan, my profile, develop settings, and follow the guide here. I will just show you how to do it. So you go here and go to develop settings. You can start a new API key, give it a name, manner test. Here, we get the key here. Be careful. You won't see this page again once you click the OK button. So you need to keep the strings in a secure, safe place. For example, we just copy here. Keys. And then the access token. The next section you need to be careful is the download. You need to keep the files to a safe download place. Let's see you want to keep on the current folder, which is not a suggested way to do that, but to make the tutorial simple, I will just put it there. This is a configuration file about the URL, and for this tutorial, we use the default ones. And so it's hello host with 6800, and the security key is the one we just defined in previous session. If you forget it, you can still go back and check. Here, yeah, it is here. Now, you pretty much done everything. We can go to the last steps. Is running your Swan miner. Yeah. Now you can see that you successfully connected to the Swan platform without error. If at this point you send a dir to the target miner, which we define in the configuration file, it will automatically start downloading the files. So I will show you a screen which is currently running in production. Here is the example running in production and successfully downloading multiple files. You can see that we have so many files downloaded and in the progress. You can see that 4 files downloading at the same time, which is quite awesome. Then after everything is done, we can go back to the profile, and here we can have a task here. As a miner, we will be able to go through our panels to see the jobs. See here, we currently have 4 jobs imported. And it just tells you that your storage here is already published. Now also, if you finished the dir and dir go to active, you can to give it a new status. And with new status, you can set it as complete or waiting. Waiting means that you will reset everything from download. You also download your CSV files from the client by clicking this button. It will show you all the details as it shows here. In the future, we'll give you more status so you can use it directly for the screenshot result. this is pretty much about what we can do with Swan minor set tools. And thank you, everyone, and hope you enjoyed.